Hey there, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at a classic style guitar that I got from Temu, labeled as unbranded. Let's check it out. I've always wanted to add this style of guitar to my collection, so let's take a look at this Temu guitar. And as advertised, it is in fact unbranded. On the back we got the standard cheap tuners we find on all budget guitars, but so far I'm liking it. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And yes, if you look at that little sticker on there, this is a Ledux Electric Guitar. Now, I don't know if it's pronounced Ledux. I think that's probably the wrong way. I would say Ledux, but we're gonna go with Ledux today. Now, I wasn't exactly sure what Ledux was, whether they were also a manufacturer of copies like Gibsons and whatnot, but they are simply a budget guitar manufacturer located in China who specializes in drop-in mold copies of Gibson instruments. However, they're not labeled with any Gibson branding, so they are considered tributes and not counterfeits. But so far, this one is tributing just fine. Look at the grain on the back. It's got the classic Firebird cut. Out of the box, just looking at it, I have nothing to complain about. This thing it's as beautiful as I hoped it would be. This is an all mahogany construction, but because it's mahogany, it is very heavy. Let's get a weight and see what it is. This is gonna be a tough one to weigh just because of the body shape. Okay, let's get her balanced. I believe that was 7 pounds, 11 ounces. So it is kind of a hefty guitar, creeping up on 8 pounds. The nut is not bad. Probably could use a little fine tuning. The inlays are all nice, very precise, no gaps on those. The neck relief at this point, just a tiny bit of relief, which is where it should be. The action is not horrible, but this is well within industry standards as far as how a guitar should ship up with the action. You can see it's got a Tune-o-matic bridge. It's kind of a hybrid. It looks like an ABR1, but it's wider than an ABR1, I believe. I believe it's closer to what we call a Nashville bridge. And if it is indeed a Nashville bridge, then it's on backwards. The screw should be over here. But if I go into intonating it and find that it's impossible, I'll try flipping this around and doing it again. And a lot of times that will fix the problem. Now, of course, this is a Firebird tribute copy, whatever you want to call it. However, a real Firebird has mini humbuckers. This comes with full-size humbuckers. This has 2 volumes and 2 tones with some nice looking witch hat type knobs and a 3-way switch. There it is, the Ledux Firebird copy. Now let's do the intonation on this thing. My tuner's telling me it's spot on. My tuner's not very accurate though. Spot on the A. Spot on the D. The high E is a little bit flat on the intonation. So other than that though, it's good to go. I'm surprised. And they make no promises it's gonna arrive set up at all, but this one was. If you are not comfortable setting it up yourself, then you're gonna have to take it to a local guitar shop or luthier to set up for you, and that incurs a cost as well. So just consider that when you're buying it. If you're gonna pay to have it set up, just plan on paying to have it set up if you're not gonna do it yourself. My thoughts on the Ledux Firebird. First of all, it is absolutely stunning. It is beautiful to look at. There are no issues whatever. I haven't found anything with the finish. Mahogany body with the classic Firebird cut-ins. However, it has regular humbuckers and not many humbuckers. The neck is a little wider than I'm used to. I don't know if that's the traditional Firebird thing, but it feels like an SG neck to me. Just wide all the way down. And it just gets wider as you get down here. Playing up the top is not horrible. So for someone who actually can do that well, you probably should be able to do that just fine. As far as fretwork goes, this is just fantastic. They're absolutely no jagged edge. These are ball end frets. Yeah, I don't think they're stainless, but I could be wrong. Out of the box, it was intonated pretty darn well. The action's acceptable. So it's a player out of the box, which doesn't happen every time. What do you think of the Ledux Firebird? Is it a yay or a nay? If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. How about that? Please subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. It's free, and it's the only thing that really helps the channel grow and get it out to more people so I can continue to grow. In closing, I just want to say that this is a great guitar for the money. Just the body and the neck and everything, this one just worked out well. So hopefully if you get one, it will work out just as well as it did for me. I'll put a link to it in the description down below, as well as a link to my Temu store, which has all the guitar gear that I've bought and reviewed. Well, I want to thank you for joining me today and taking a quick look at this Ledux or Ledu Firebird. So until next time, take care of yourself, enjoy your gear, and peace.